Okay, for this second video, we're going to learn how to do subtraction in Excel. So go ahead and go to the Excel exercises. Again, you can open these up in the actual assignment, whatever you want to do. Click on it, and then let's go ahead and download to Excel. Just click on this arrow and just wait for it to load. Okay, always remember to click on Enable Editing at the top. And go ahead and save this. Again, you go to File, Save As. Double click this PC. Click on Document or Desktop, whatever you want to do. And just put Subtract in Excel. Go ahead and save. Okay. I already have it saved, so I'm going to cancel. Okay. For subtraction, it's very easy as well. Subtracting in Excel is very similar to adding. All you have to do is click on the cell. So 4 minus 2 is just 2, right? You could just enter a 2, but you don't want to just enter a number. You want to enter a formula, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to click on the equal sign. So whenever you're going to put in a formula, you must always start with the equal sign. So click on the equal sign. Then we're going to click on C6 minus this C7. Enter. And it just gives me a 2, which we knew that 4 minus 2 was 2. If you click on 2, it gives you the formula up here, right, in this area. But I wanted to show you guys why it's important to use formulas. Let's say that whoever made the spreadsheet made a mistake, and they should have put in a 10 where the 4 is at. Check what happens to the answer, okay? To this 2. I'm going to switch the 4 to a 10. It automatically fixes the answer. 10 minus 2 is 8. This is why you want to enter formulas, because if for whatever reason you make a mistake and you go back and fix it, you don't have to fix every single cell or every formula. Like, once you correct the actual cell, the formulas will fix itself. Your answers will fix itself. So if I want to go back to what I actually had it, which was a 4, just check out the 8. It's going to go back to what it's supposed to be without me doing anything. That is the whole reason why you use formulas in Excel. So here we go. Equals 100 minus E7. Enter. Now for this one, you don't have an actual formula that you could just click a button and get it. So for these, you do have to go like equals G6 minus G7. Enter. Again, go to I8 equals. You must put in the equals. Click where your cell is at minus the 251. Enter. Same. Equals K6 minus K7. Enter. Now, for this one, it says make up your own problems. Okay, so what numbers do you want to subtract? Let's get 11 and 7. So for here, you just go equals, click on 11, put the minus sign, click on 7, enter. Again, if you notice, if I go to my answer, which is 4, I see a 4 here, but at the top, I see the actual formula. And that's how you get the credit for this assignment. So I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do these columns right here for you guys to enter your own numbers. Now let me show you how to do this last one. It says now make up your own problem. We always want the answer to be 0. So every blue cell should have a number. The yellow cell has the answer, which should be 0. So basically they want to know, they want the answer to be 0, right? So in math, if I have a 4 and I want to subtract, what do I need to subtract to get a 0? Well, 4 minus 4 equals 0. So I would need to subtract the 4. So same concept here. If I have 10 and I want my answer to be 0 after subtracting, then the numbers that I use here, they must add up to 10. Okay? It doesn't matter what numbers you use for each cell, as long as they all equal to 10. So I'm going to go ahead and do this first. I'm going to go ahead and put my formula first. Equals 10 minus B26 minus C26 minus D26 minus E26 minus F26. Okay? I'm going to press enter. I have 10, right? So I have to start subtracting numbers. This way, you don't have to come up with the numbers yourself. You can just start subtracting whatever numbers. Let's say I feel like subtracting 4. See how now I have a 6? I need this to be 0. So I'm going to put a 2. I'm going to put a 1. I'm going to put a 2 again. And I'm going to put a 1. That'll give me a 0 answer. Okay? So if you want, go ahead and do the same here. Go ahead and put the formula equals 20 minus B29 minus C29 minus D29 minus E29 minus F29, enter. And then you can just plug in whatever numbers. 5. Okay, let me do a 7. Let me do a 2. A 5. And a 1, right? Because I have 1 left, so I need to subtract the 1. Go ahead and do these last 2. Remember, put your formula first, and then you can plug in numbers so that your answer equals to 0. And that's it for the subtracting.